can use matrix to solve linear equation into variables. When we have simultaneous equation before us and you are asked to solve it using matrix method, what matters now? How can you do that? Remember, there are other methods you can use to solve this type of question, such as substitution, elimination, graphical, and determinant. Now, we want to see how to use matrix method to solve this. For you to solve this, first of all, what you have to do is put 3 brackets this way. Once you put 3 brackets this way, what coefficient of x? 2, coefficient of y? 1, coefficient of x? 1, coefficient of y? 1. Then the alphabet you have is x and y. Then you have 5, 3. I repeat, bring down the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, coefficient of x, coefficient of y. Then bring out the alphabet you talk about. S will come first because it's written first. Then y will follow down. Then you write 5 on the top, write 3 on the down. After doing this, make s, y subject of formula. You say x of x, y. You write x, y equals to. Now this one, because you are making the subject of formula, this one will come to the other side. On coming to the other side, become 1 over 2, 1, 1, 1. Then, already we have this on the other side. We say 5 and what? 3. So, times 5 and 3. Now, remember that 1 over anything means inverse of that thing. So, this will automatically be s, y equals to 2, 1, 1, 1 inverse 5, 3. Then what you do now is, this means get inverse of this matrix. This is 2 by 2 matrix because we have 1, 2, we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So 2 by 2. How do we get inverse of 2 by 2 matrix? You have to get inverse of this matrix first. But before you multiply it to this, then let this matrix be A. Inverse of A simply means 1 over determinant of A times adjoint of what? A. How do we get determinant of matrix A? Taking this to be matrix A, how do we get determinant of it? You say determinant of matrix A equals to, get the product of the diagonal element. This is the diagonal element. Multiply it. 2 times 1, 2, minus, get the product of the off diagonal element. 1 times 1, 1. That will be giving you 1. You say the determinant of the matrix is 1. Then get the adjoint of the matrix A. Adjoint of the matrix A. For you to get adjoint of matrix A, what you do is that you say adjoint means interchange the diagonal elements. This is 2, 1, they will interchange 1, 2. Negate the off diagonal element, minus 1, minus 1. I've gotten the adjoint of matrix A. After getting it now, package it. A inverse equals to 1 over, what is determinant? 1 bracket 1 minus 1 minus 1, 2. So 1 over that A times adjoint of A, that is what we have. Then times 5 and 3. Now multiply 1 over 1 is 1. 1 times this is this. It gives you that A inverse is this. Please, mind you, A inverse is 1 over that A. This is 1 over 1 because that A is 1. Adjoint of A is this. That will be giving you 1 minus 1 minus 1, 2. Then, what you now do is that you conclude it now. You say x, y equals to, what is the inverse of this matrix? Inverse of it is 1 minus 1 minus 1, 2. Then times this, 5 and 3. So, see what you do. To get your S, you say 1 times 5, 1 times 5, S equals to 1 times 5, 5, minus 1 times 3, minus 3. I repeat again. For you to know whether you can multiply this, check whether these two are compatible. How do you know whether they are compatible? You check how many number of columns does this matrix have? 1, 2. Number of columns is what? 2. Number of columns, is it equal to number of rows? That is what you are checking. How many columns does this have? 1, 2. How many rows does this have? 1, 2. So columns are 1, 2. Rows are 1, 2. Because their numbers are the same, it means you can multiply these two. That means that the two matrices are compatible. This and this, they are compatible. Then what you now do is to say the first number, the first element times this, that will be 5. Minus 1 times this, that will be minus 3. It will give you 2. For y, you come to the next element at the down. Minus 1 times 5, minus 5. 2 times 3, plus 6. That will be giving you 1. Therefore, S equal to 2, Y equal to 1. That is how to get it. So we have been able to use matrix method to get the values of S and Y. See question on simultaneous equation in 3 variables, where we will have 3 alphabets to get their values. Don't forget to keep in touch with that video and see next video. Thanks for watching the video.